tell you all that I don't want to be here. No, it's great to be here. This is fun. And I love my mom, but she kind of raised an idiot. All right, I won't lie about that. For example, I just learned what a wellness check is. Yeah, and basically what I learned is that if the police come knocking on your door for a wellness check and they find you alive, they're pretty upset. They're pretty mad about that usually. And I'm such an idiot that when a copper knocked on my door and he's like, "Hey, buddy, you're getting a wellness check," I was like, "That's great, you know? How much am I getting?" Like, I really thought that. I don't know. It's cool. I got to get some more money somehow. But I was talking to my uncle the other day. I asked him how I was doing, and he told me, I feel like $1 million. That's what he said to me. And I like that saying a lot, you know? I feel like $1 million. I feel like we should expand upon that. Like, when I woke up this morning, I felt like $40, you know? It wasn't great. And I saw a homeless guy outside. I asked how he was doing. He said, "I feel like spare change. I don't feel worthless." Last week my sister blew me off. I don't like that saying as much, you know. It makes things awkward, right? Like, imagine if someone walked in here right now and the first thing they heard me say was, "Oh yeah, I blow off all my friends at least once a month," you know. Then I'd have a lot more friends. But yeah, I don't know. The only thing I do like about that saying, though, is how accurate it is, you know? Because anytime someone cancels their plans with me, it feels like I'm getting blown off. I'm just like, oh, thank God, I love you. I didn't want to do any of that. All right. No, let's see. I'm pretty jealous of kids in the future. I am, mostly because there's a lot of gay people in the present, you know? So that just leads me to believe that at some point in time, there's going to be a child out there that has like 4 grandmas, you know? Isn't that kind of a flex? Like, isn't that kind of cool? Like, it means in the future, kids are going to get to show up to school every day in a brand new knitted sweatshirt, right? And the pockets are going to be filled to the brim with freshly baked cookies and expired medication, right? Like, that's what you want. That's a good grandma, right? I don't know. I do think it'd get confusing, though, for the teachers at some point, right? Because one day they'd get off the phone like, "Man, Timmy's missed 3 days of school this year because his grandma died." It's tough. That's a rough one. No, it'll be all right. I'm going to test out you guys a little bit. Are we cool with some racist jokes? Can I do some racist jokes? All right. We'll see how cool you guys are in a second. But... All right, has anyone heard about the baby shortage in China going on recently? No one? All right, this will be great. Well, there's been a shortage of babies being made in China, and a lot of people are very surprised about that. But I don't know why, you know, because, I mean, they usually come out pretty short. So, yeah. What's really surprising to me is that there hasn't been, like, an iPhone shortage in America, right? I mean... a lot of people are asking, like, where are all the Chinese babies? And at least they're not on strike, you know? To no surprise, Gen Z is very worried about the possible phone shortage coming up. And just to be clear, Gen Z is just the name of the manager of the sweatshop, all right? So, all right, 1 down, 1 to go. All right, you guys are doing good? This is nice. All right, I don't see any Chinese people in here either, so I think we're good. I think it's all right. No, but I was at the casino earlier today. Yeah, and I saw a guy playing blackjack. And it just made me wonder, like, how come we never hear about a black guy named Jack, you know? I mean, you'd think there's at least one. They named a whole game after the guy, right? And we have Cracker Jacks, but... even Jack Black isn't black, you know? I mean, to me it feels like the only thing black guys jack is cars, so. I meant like jacking up cars. What did you guys think? All right. I know a lot of black mechanics. All right, whatever. I live in Chicago. Everyone here's from McHenry? No? Where was everyone from? Spit them out. What do we... Crystal Lake, boo, that sucks, that's awful. Crystal Lake, Round Lake, all the lakes, fuck them. Lake Michigan, I don't care, all of them. No, I'm from Chicago. I like being from Chicago, mostly because of all the murder that we have. Yeah, it's pretty good. We're great at it. I mean, every year people talk shit about us killing people, and I hate when they do that because then we have to kill them, so it's rough, but we got to keep our numbers up. No, I feel like it's a privilege to die in Chicago, Like, that's where you want to die. That's the place for that to happen. You don't want to die somewhere boring and lame like Crystal Lake, Like, what the fuck? That's just sad. No one wants to get that phone call. I don't know. I also live at home with my parents. Yeah, so that basically means I get to hide alcohol from them like I'm 16 again. So that's good. Usually it means I'm in my room at an 8 p.m. on a Friday night. I've got a coffee mug filled with twisted tea, and I'm just like, chamomile. It's really good. But I have to do this because my mom, every time she catches me with my chamomile, she gets very, very upset about how much of a lightweight drinker I am. That's right. She does not like that. She'll burst into my room like, what the hell's going on in here? We're only having one drink on a Friday night? When I was your age, I was getting fucked up every single night. And I was like, that's kind of a fun thing to admit when you're 52, But then I realized that when my mom was my age, I was 3. And I told her that, and she was like, stop telling people that, all right, please. You weren't 3. I was pregnant. And I think it explains some things about me. I don't know. It's fine. I have a girlfriend. She's, oh, thank you, yeah. She's a pretty weird lady, I'll admit. Like, most women like it when you eat their pussy from the back. But my girlfriend likes it when I eat her ass from the front. Yeah, it's her favorite sexual position. She calls it the guaranteed UTI. So, yeah, try it. It's expensive. I should probably mention also that I haven't met my girlfriend yet, so yeah, but she'll like it. Trust me, she'll like it. No, I don't have a girlfriend, if you couldn't tell by my demeanor. But yeah, I do hope when I get a girlfriend eventually, I hope that she's a hoarder, honestly, and I hope that because I have abandonment issues. So yeah, I mean, if you get thrown out by a hoarder, you know that you're the problem. All right, I mean. It's not too much you can do about that one there. All right, I'll do one more for you guys, and we'll keep this thing rolling. But I have a lot of gay cousins. Yeah, it kind of waters down the whole kissing cousins thing for me, Yeah, I feel like I get asked if I'm gay a lot, and I'm not. But whenever I get asked that question, I usually just respond by saying, not yet, Because I got a lot of life to live, Who knows? Could surprise me, but I mostly get that logic from the fact that it took me 4 tries to like sushi, I figure I just got to keep shoving it down my throat till I'm like, hey, that's not bad, Put a little soy sauce on it, it's a good time. But all right, let's make some noise, everyone. Let's get this show kicked off. Hell yeah.